65-63. Gators by 2. Cougars basketball. They could take the last shot or their best shot. Cryer working quickly across the timeline. Richard right there waiting for him. Has him in a Venus flytrap, nowhere to go. Feeds Uzan far wing. Double team, terminates the dribble. Hands off Cryer right in that same spot. Gives Sharp for 3 from the logo. He jumps up, loses his dribble, boxing out Clayton Jr. Ball rolls on the floor. Cousins eyes for it. For the first time since 2007, the Florida Gators are the Apex Predator 2025 national champions! Cougars on top by 1, 68-67, 17 seconds on the clock. Blue Devils ball, sideline inbound play. They're looking to take the last shot and go all the way to the national championship. Cooper Flagg has it, destiny in his hands. Backing down Roberts, spins inside, 15-foot J, off the front of the iron! Rebound Wilson, back out to Sharp. Houston, Cryer's got it, fouled with 2.5 on the clock. The Blue Devils, the closest they've been to going home all season long! Clayton the passer, nowhere to go. Elijah Martin escapes, left wing, gets it. McNeely on defense. Martin like a bulldog, fights his way inside. Stripped loose, ball dives for it right wing. Lands in Richard's hand, fires from deep. Will Richard, the veteran, gets it to go. 1-point game, 6:40 on the clock. You can feel the momentum shifting. Richard sidesteps down low. Condon wide open. Two-hander. Alex, how do you do? Floats one out to Caravan, left wing, gives ball, left corner, 3, too strong. Richard can't rebound for the Gators. Diarra gets it right wing, misses the layup. Too weak, Reed gets 2 offensive rebounds, puts it up off the glass, out-muscling all of the Gators surrounding him. In that swamp, the Husky took it over. Condon buckets it for Martin. Martin, like a bulldog, drives in, steps back, straight on! Elijah Martin strings her home! You can feel the energy pulsating through the Alamo Dome, pulsating through 66,602 fans. This is a basketball game. The O-Dome only holds just over 10,000 fans. The biggest stage Florida's ever played on, and the biggest, most important 3.5 minutes of basketball any of these guys have ever played thus far in their careers and human existence. 60-57, 3-point lead Cougars. Florida in the double bonus, Houston in the bonus. Alexis, Florida has not led since the 17-second marker of the first half. What do they got to do to get back into this one?
It's about capitalizing on opportunities here, Nate. 3.5 minutes to play for the rest of their lives.
Oh yeah,
for a chance to bring home
what do you say?
A trophy, but more than that, the pride and soul of the Florida Gators, of Gainesville. There's so much riding on this game that you have to remember, not every possession is the gimme possession. Take your time, use the shot clock wisely.
Clayton Jr. across the 10-second line, lazy pass, Hauk left wing, pump fakes once, Robert swats at it, gives Clayton Jr. near wing triple! Clayton Jr.'s first 3 of the game! Bottom of the net! Tied at 60 we are! 3 minutes to go in the national championship game.
A return to form for Clayton.
Uzan right to left. Tiptoes right wing. Posts up Martin, terminates dribble. Straight past Cryer, center court logo. Sharp sets, Cryer uses, inches left. Clayton Jr. giving him space. Cryer feeds Francis, handoff Cryer, top of the key. Hauk picks him up. Cryer looking to work, accelerates past Hauk to the right block, too short on the layup. Taps it right back in from the block. His own second chance opportunity. 2-point lead for the Cougars. 2.5 to decide it. Clayton Jr. one-handed pass, Hauk near wing. Inside he goes, spinning to the nail. Out to Martin. Far side 3 from way downtown. Not enough on it. Richard, offensive rebound. Francis swats it. Gets called for the foul. Will Richard with 2 free throws and a chance to tie the national championship game at 62. 2 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock.
Clayton Jr. firing back, helping get these guys within one possession. Will Richard now with a chance to equalize. Right now we're seeing the fruits of Florida's labor. Let's wear down the Houston Cougars.
First one down the hatch. 62-61, a chance to tie. Will Richard, 83% free throw shooter.
And Richard now with his tournament high coming in this game, 17 points, looking to make 18.
Yes, he did. Tied it up. Two beauties. 2:18 on the clock. Uzan commanding the offense. Passes Tugler near wing. Handoff Cryer, dribble straight on. Hauk on defense. Cryer the faster man. Whistle blown. Looks like Condon gave Roberts an elbow at the near block. So that means Houston has 2 free throws. They just entered the double bonus. 2 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock.
And that's Condon's third foul. I mean, he's entering the territory that Houston has found themselves in themselves.
Tugler actually the one who received the brunt end of the blow. Both of them got pushed, but they decide to send JoJo to the line. First one in there. 1 point lead Cougars, neck and neck, 2 minutes to decide your 2025 national champion.
And the officiating's been really hard for this team, I will not lie to you. Florida facing a lot of hard calls in this one.
Not a single Cougar in the box. They believe Tugler will make the free throw. He does not. Bounces off back rim, 1 point game. Clayton Jr. left to right. Straight on, feeds Hauk. Handoff Clayton Jr. Far side triple! Too much on it, Roberts rebounds. Cougars going right to left. Uzan across the 10-second line, terminates the dribble, straight on, feeds Tugler right wing. Dribbles back top of the point, looking for Uzan. Can't find him though, stuck in place. Finally passes it to Uzan at the center court logo, working on Richard. Pulls up that spot, blocked by Richard. Ball rolls out of bounds, Cougars ball. They've got an inbound play from the baseline, far side. 1.5 minutes to go in the national championship, 63-62. If there's a time to leave it all on the line, Alexis Vivanco, whether you're a Cougar or a Gator, it's right now. Let's see who the apex predator is.
Look, take a look at the play clock, 4 seconds.
Yep.
They're not gonna have a lot of time to make a decision.
Not a lot of time to work. Uzan into Cryer, far right wing, gets past Condon, pulls up, double clutches in the air, not enough on it. Offensive rebound, Tugler, Condon rips it away, rolls out of bounds, possession arrow, Gators! (63-62). Florida by 1. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Todd Golden uses a timeout. When we come back, we'll see what he cooked up to attempt to give the Gators their first lead, Alexis, since the 17-second marker in the first half. We'll see you soon on the Orange and Blue Sports Network and GHQ. Al, you've been here before. You know what it takes to win a national championship. Why was this Gator squad able to get it done?
Team. They played as a team. They really worked together. Great leader and scorer in Clayton Jr. and the coaching staff did a great job with them. And I felt like they always believed, and you could see it, you could sense it in how they played and how they never got down on themselves when they were down. They just kept fighting and plugging away.
How do you do that as an athlete, Al, not get down on yourself in a moment like that, in the second half when you've been trailing all game?
Yeah, that goes back to the coach. And Coach Golden being so young and being so mature is pretty impressive because he kept the group composed, he kept them believing, and a lot of teams would have kind of folded, and these guys didn't. But again, they've been doing this all tournament, so it's pretty impressive.
It's a crazy feeling, you know. I'm looking forward to celebrating with my family and friends. It's gonna be great.
You guys fought all tournament. Every single game, you guys came back from the gutter. Describe this team's fight to me.
We just got that dog mentality. I mean, we have so many guys with so much experience on this team, so we got elite players, and we're like a brotherhood on this team as well.
Are you guys brothers?
Cousins, but pretty much
cousins. What does this mean to do this with your family here with you?
Yeah, it's special. You know, I don't get to see him that often because they fly all the way from Australia. So it's a special thing we got going. You know.
Hey, congratulations! Enjoy the time with your family. To me about what happened at halftime. You guys went to the break. You were down close to 10, and then all of a sudden, second half, you guys are a completely different team. What changed?
Well, at least for me and like the bigs, Walt pulled us aside after we were all leaving like the halftime locker room, and he said that don't listen to what everyone else is saying. Go play like how you guys play, because that's how we play our best. We play how like we play for each other, and I think it really showed with Kondo and Ruben, because Ruben we were getting punked on the defensive end pretty much all first half. Janai was getting anything he wanted. Cardwell was getting open dunks, pretty much everything. But I just saw like something click in Ruben's head, like almost like a light coming on. And he went out there and just balled out. I'm so proud of him.
I feel like Florida as a whole, team-wise, you guys were kind of snubbed in terms of media attention throughout the year. Then all of a sudden, you're a 1 seed, and people are betting on Florida. People are picking you guys to win. How do you block out that noise and keep the underdog frame of mind going forward in March?
Yeah, I think our whole team's just a bunch of like underdogs and people that are gritty and stuff like that. You know, we have a bunch of guys on our team that are unranked, unrecruited, and stuff like that. So we always have that in our back mind, you know. So we're not going to forget where we came from, and like especially at the beginning of the season, not getting any of the love that we're getting now and stuff like that. So it's definitely still motivation. Everybody's still motivated.
What's the end goal?
Championship. Come on, man, cutting down the nets.
What makes this team so special? What allowed you guys to get to this point, go to the national championship?
Our bond, our chemistry. We're always connected. We always know what each other's thinking. You know, it's all about executing, you know, honestly. So we're a special group. You know, we've been proving it all year. But, you know, we got one more to do.
In the final few minutes of a Final Four game, Alexis, it comes down to will, it comes down to grit, and it comes down to spirit. The Houston Cougars out-spirited the Duke Blue Devils, shocking the world, booking a ticket to the national championship and a date with destiny against the Florida Gators. We were here watching and calling both of the games for the Orange and Blue Sports Network. Alexis, in seeing these two teams play, did you feel like there was anything you could pick out that would be advantageous for one or the other? Gator fans, you ready? The Florida Gators compete in the national championship for the first time since the Billy Donovan era. Today, Alexis, and the team they face might just have the kryptonite recipe to take them down. The Houston Cougars, it's a battle of offense versus defense, arguably the best offense in the country versus arguably the best defense in the country. All roads lead to San Antonio, Texas in the Alamo Dome. Alexis Vivanco, talk to me about tonight's matchup. What do you think are the keys for Florida to go back to Gainesville with some hardware? The Orange and Blue Sports Network broadcasting season comes to an end, and the men in orange and blue, the important people on the court, their season ends with hardware. A national championship is headed to Gainesville for the first time since 2007. Alexis Vivanco, this team fought so hard, game in and game out. Talk to me about their resilience that led them to this point.